How long does it actually take to change the sports car world?
This week, for the first time ever, Porsche has provided us with official information about the upcoming 911 Hybrid. And while they're still keeping many things a secret, they have given us a few very revealing pieces of information.
Es gibt einen Performance-Hybrid, erstmals in der Ära der 911-Geschichte.
Ja, ich bin das Auto auch ausgiebig auf der Nürburgring-Nordschleife gefahren. Da auch ein extremer Performance-Vorteil. Mit der Hybridisierung ist das Ansprechverhalten fast saugerähnlich. Man geht ans Gas und es geht direkt vorwärts.
Now, I just want to say something to all you Porsche-files, to you automotive purists. This is not the beginning of the end. I know you're seeing a lot of comments about the internal combustion engine going away in a few years, but you can disregard these comments because they are incorrect. The internal combustion engine is going to be around for a very long time, and it is only going to become more efficient and more powerful. And Porsche is committed to the internal combustion engine, and I promise you that the future of the 911 is going to be bright. In this week's announcement from Porsche about the 911 Hybrid, they stated three things. They've tested the hybrid drivetrain for approximately 3.1 million miles. The car achieved a Nürburgring lap time of 7 minutes and 16.934 seconds, and it's going to be revealed on May 28th. It's being widely reported that the incoming hybrid will be the 911 Carrera S or the Carrera GTS. And when I say widely reported, I mean pretty much every automotive media outlet is saying this. But the new hybrid is not going to be the Carrera S or the GTS. And we know this because the ultra-fast 992 Turbo S completed the Nürburgring in 7 minutes and 17.3 seconds, almost 1 second slower than the 911 Hybrid. And Porsche is not about to make the 911 Carrera S or GTS faster than the 911 Turbo S.
A pioneering concept for performance and efficiency. An intelligent solution that combines a combustion engine with an advanced hybrid drive.
If you're new to my channel, I publish unique Porsche-focused content every Sunday. So if you're not subscribed yet, click below to subscribe. And be sure to click the notifications bell to be notified of my latest videos. We know for sure that the 911 Hybrid is going to be an ultra high performance model, but it will most likely be a standalone trim and not a replacement for any of the models on Porsche's current 911 lineup. The 911 Hybrid is classified as a mild hybrid, which means the added electric system serves as a performance booster only and is not meant to power the entire car. Also, it will not be a plug-in hybrid. Instead, it will rely on a multi-stage brake energy recuperation system and a variable geometry turbine within the exhaust tract to allow it to generate power under acceleration. And the prototypes you're seeing here are simply being used to test the new powertrain, and these are not what the production car is going to look like. The electric motor was developed by Porsche, Bosch, and Williams Advanced Engineering, and is likely a modified version of the motor currently powering the 963 LMHD race car. The new motor drives several components including the front wheels, an integrated starter generator for the 6-cylinder internal combustion engine, and a high voltage 2 kilowatt battery. It may also assist the spooling of the turbos to further increase acceleration. Today's video about the 911 Hybrid is sponsored by Porsche Art Prints by Arc Driver Automotive Photography. These unique Porsche art prints are a great way to improve the aesthetics in any room in your house, and a great way to help support this channel. They feature museum quality printing on heavy-duty paper that has a partly glossy and partly matte finish. You can check out the entire collection by clicking on the link in the description below. Increased weight has been a major consideration of Porsche, and to reduce the weight of the new hybrid system as much as possible, Porsche has utilized a 400-volt system which keeps the electric components small and light. The new hybrid system has been reported to only weigh 200 pounds, which is incredibly light. And to further offset the weight, Porsche may be using carbon fiber reinforced plastic for some of the body panels and polycarbonate for the windows. As of now, we're not sure which internal combustion engine is powering the 911 Hybrid, but it's most likely a modified version of the 3-liter motor found in the current Carrera lineup. And this probably goes without saying, but there will not be a manual transmission option. Now, in the video that Porsche released this week, we actually got a pretty good view of that interior. So let's take a closer look at that. The dash has been blurred out, but we can see 3 distinct large gauges that from this image look to feature metal bezels, which contradicts the prediction of the all-digital dash that most people were expecting. I know that this effect can be recreated digitally, but that looks to be an actual metal reflection, and that reflection is not found on the other 2 gauges, which leads me to believe this is actual physical metal on all 3 gauges, which is a big change from the 992.1 911, which only had 1 metal bezel. The left gauge looks to be providing up-to-date tire pressure readings and possibly current power readings for the internal combustion and electric motors. The center gauge is a tachometer and appears to have a white or silver background with black numbers. And the gauge on the right looks to be providing live readings for 7 or 8 different vehicle systems. It's interesting to see that Porsche has gone with the 3-gauge setup, which is more akin to the Cayman and Boxster, rather than the 5-gauge setup typically associated with the 911. The steering wheel looks to be the standard GT model that has been available for the past few years, but the car we're seeing here is just a prototype, and the actual production version could feature a completely different interior. With the hybrid system providing instant torque and additional traction, the 911 Hybrid is going to be a performance monster. It will no doubt have a faster 0 to 60 time than the 992 Turbo S, and since it completed the Nürburgring quicker than the Turbo S, we can also expect it to have a higher top speed. Porsche reports the 0 to 60 time of the Turbo S to be 2.5 seconds, but when Car and Driver tested the Turbo S, they achieved a 0 to 60 time of 2.2 seconds. This means that the 911 Hybrid will most likely have a 0 to 60 time of 2 seconds, but we'll need to wait until we have the results from an independent testing source to know for sure. As far as the top speed of the Hybrid, Porsche claims the Turbo S has a top speed of 205 miles per hour, so the Hybrid may achieve a top speed of 210 miles per hour. The testing mules have been based on the Carrera and Turbo models, but the production Hybrid will have a very distinctive look, and Porsche has done a great job of keeping this a secret. Like a lot of you, I'm not thrilled at the idea of a 911 Hybrid, but I am excited to see exactly what this car has to offer. And Porsche might also be revealing the 992.2 Carrera on May 28th, so I will definitely be watching. Thanks for checking out this video, and don't forget to check out my Porsche art prints, which are linked in the description below. And for more Porsche content that you cannot find anywhere else, click here to subscribe.
Ein Monat, ein Tag und 24 Stunden. Der neue 911 GT3 R Hybrid mit Schwungradspeicher. Porsche Intelligent Performance bei den 24 Stunden vom Nürburgring.